Hi everybody. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm not sure if this is broadcasting properly. I have to explain that I have, oh, it looks like I have really big hands. I am propping my cell phone up, so I want to make sure that you can hear and see me okay. So if you're out there, just put a yes, Marion, I can hear you. And what I'd like to talk about today, well, let me first introduce myself. I'm Marion Grobb Finkelstein, workplace communication consultant, and I really like working with business people who want to connect with employees and colleagues and bosses and clients. And my tip in my e-news this week was all about self-care, because sometimes we put ourselves at the bottom of the list and we take care of everybody else except ourselves, thinking, well, that would be selfish to take care of myself. And I want to blow that myth out of the water. I want to show you and give you reasons why putting yourself on the agenda helps others and it helps yourself. It helps you stay connected to what's really important to you and to others, and it helps your communications. So when you don't take care of yourself, what ends up happening is you begin this spiral, whether it's not taking care of yourself physically or emotionally or financially or career-wise or relationship-wise. You end up paying the price. And when you're lacking in those areas, it affects the way that you communicate. I always tell people, you show what you value by how you spend your resources. So let me ask you this. Are you spending any of your resources on yourself? Because if you're not, you're training the world how to treat you. When you spend resources on yourself, you're telling the people around you, your employees, your bosses, your family, your friends, that you are worth something. You're worth it. You are worth investing in yourself. And if this resonates with you, if you think that you are putting yourself on the bottom of your list of to-dos, I really invite you to reconsider doing the opposite, putting yourself at the top. Now, hold back. You might be thinking, oh, Marion, I can't do that. That's being selfish. I only have so much energy and I want to spend it on all these other people. So let me give you a different way of thinking of it. When you take care of yourself, it actually, well, here you go. It fills your glass. It keeps you energized and it gives you more mojo that you can then pour your glass into somebody else's, because if you don't have a full glass, you can't fill someone else's. So taking care of yourself is actually selfless. Let me repeat that. Taking care of yourself is actually selfless, because it gives you energy and resources that you can then share with someone else. Let me give you another point on self-care, is if you're not taking care of yourself, you're going to be coming from a low energy, low resource place. And that absolutely is going to affect how you interact and you communicate with other people. Have you ever been asked for something and you are so depleted, you just have no energy to give back? You just end up giving and giving and giving, and then you get to the point that you start resenting. Anybody been there? If you have, show me a like. Yes, you have been. Yes, you relate to what I'm talking about. If you don't take care of yourself, you're going to resent what you're giving at some point. It might not be now, it might not be as you're living it. When you look back over your life and certain critical points when you were depleted, you may well resent what you did or gave. Whereas when your cup is full and you're giving, you're coming from a place of abundance and giving to other people, It's a completely different type of energy. You don't resent because you have it to give and then some. You have more to give others, and you're not depleting your own resources, not to the point of being completely empty. Here's another thought on self-care. When you don't take care of yourself, your depletion, your lack of resources becomes someone else's problem. Your problems become someone else's. And the people who love you and support you, or the people working on that project with you, or the people who are working with you toward whatever personal goal it is that you're working on, they will feel that they have to step in and catch the pieces that you're dropping because you just don't have the energy to give it. Self-care is really important. It allows you to be an active member of contributing to your accomplishment of your goals and your team's goals. It allows you to help other people, it allows you to self-actualize, and it allows you to avoid becoming a burden to other people in your life or your team. Now that might hurt. I'm not saying you're a burden. Don't misunderstand me. I'm just saying that the potential to pass on your problems and your worries to someone else exists when you don't have the energy to take care of them yourself. And you get that energy through self-care. Another really important reason for self-care is your own health. There have been lots and lots of increasing studies relating stress to health, or more precisely, lack of health. If you don't take care of yourself, your body is going to let you know. It's so important. You are worth it. So I just want to leave with this final thought. Show me some likes, show me some love if any of this has resonated with you, or you know somebody who has really depleted themselves in the name of, they think that being self-caring is being selfish. It's so not. It's not. You avoid depleting yourself completely. You have more to give other people. You're avoiding health issues. It just is such a good thing to do. So let me ask you, what are you going to do today that nurtures your soul, your health, your relationships, your career, that gives you joy, that energizes you? What's that little piece of self-care that you're going to do? Post it on this link. Let me know. I'm so curious, because all of us nurture ourselves in different ways, and what you're doing might inspire somebody else to nurture themselves too. Remember, you show the world what you value by how you spend your resources. And I'm hoping that some of those resources you are spending on yourself, because you are showing the world how you value yourself. And if you don't value yourself, the chances of other people doing so are greatly diminished. It's going to improve the way that you communicate because you have more energy to give others, and it's going to change the way that you value yourself. Self-care is a good thing. It's not selfish. It's actually quite the opposite. What I'm sharing with you now is actually little snippets of a book that I'm drafting. If this type of topic is of interest to you, let me know. I really want to develop a book and write a book that's going to be useful to people. So please let me know if this message touches something inside you, or if you know somebody who needs to receive this message, feel free to share it with them. Until next time, I'm Marion Grobb Finkelstein, wishing for you better communication, better business, better life. Go take care of yourself, because you're worth it. Take care. Bye. Literally.